Hello and welcome. This spread is for you. It will answer your private questions. Lenormand cards. Two the same Lenormand decks on the left and on the right. I'm going to do traditional spread for love and partnership. You and your partner. On the left it's you, your portrait, and on the right it's your partner or anyone in your life, particular person whom you can name for yourself. And you probably wonder how that particular person thinks about you, what they feel about you, and what will be their action. I will do two independent spreads, as it is traditionally done in divination. On the left will be you. You know, advice from universe, for you, from universe, and how the higher power sees you as a person. I will pull 5 cards describing your situation and your future, and also I will pull an extra card for an advice for yourself. The same will happen on the right side of the screen. In this way, you will get as much information as possible concerning your private life. First of all, let us read these 5 cards, and then I'll pull another card for the advice. Think about a person that you want to know something about them that might be hidden from you, something that can be secret, their secret. You know, no one tells us their thoughts because it's very private what people think. Only cards can show. So on the right is another person, a person that you might right now be worrying about. How do they do? Do they love you? What's going on with them? Are they healthy? Are they wealthy? What will happen to them? Let's just figure out. I'm putting cards upright so you can see them better. Also 5 cards. And while you're watching, and maybe you are thinking of those cards that are in front of you, because the cards usually, it is just a simple metaphor that is talking to you, independent from my interpretation. I'm pulling 1 card on each side for advice from the universe, from higher power. And now let's begin. On your side, you see such cards as the letter, the mountain, the cross, the stork, and the bouquet. Beautiful cards, actually, all of them. However, the central of this spread is the cross. The cross represents heavy situation, heavy relationship. Maybe difficult, maybe complicated relationship with the person in question, on your mind. Maybe you quarrel, or you misunderstood each other, or you grew apart from each other, and now is the right time to make a decision. Do you continue to work on this relationship, or do you look for some other venues for yourself, independent from this person? However, around the cross, cards that explain the cross in more details. On the left from the cross, you see the cards from the past. That's how traditional spread of 5 cards are read. On the left are cards from your past, and on the right, the cards from your future, the future that is about to come. So from the past, I see the letter and the mountain. It was not easy. The mountain talks about obstacles, about difficult, maybe messages from this person. Messages could be just no messages at all. So you grew apart, or you didn't receive much from them, and maybe communication was broken, or communication wasn't clear. On the right side, it is your future, and it is a good news, because the stork and the bouquet promise you the meeting with this person, maybe renewal of a relationship, with beautiful solution, love. Bouquet is a beautiful, joyful, happy solutions, and the stork is changes in your private life, which is a very promising spread. So you probably will see this person, you will talk, you will maybe make up, and you will find the way to start again. Okay, what on their side? On their side, the center of their side is the anchor. The anchor talks about stability, actually, and this person stable thinks good about you. On the left side, we see the bear and the birds. So the bear and the birds, two cards of totem power, totem energy, and also strong cards. The birds represent communication, and the bear said that this person was wrong what comes to relationship with you, because the bear often talks about that person being maybe pushing too hard, or being very egoistic, and not counting, not thinking that you are as important as they are, because the bear often talks about territorial animal that decides for you and themselves, which is not fair. However, in future, I see the rats, and the tree. The tree talks about him or her, them being thoughtful and valuing your relationship, and that person is not ready to give up on your relationship. And the rats often represent them being critical, not about you only, but also about themselves, and being nervous, being upset, being fearful even. So this person is probably afraid to lose you, because you represent a lot for them, you mean a lot for them. So they are, on one hand, they would like everything to be their own way. On the other hand, they are afraid to lose you. If they are afraid to lose you and value your relationship, they will try to understand you, to accommodate you, to be more loving and more patient with your relationship. So this is good news, actually. The rats, usually it is very negative card, but in this situation, together with the tree, it means that they are nervous and they do not want to lose you. On the other hand, for some of you, the tree and the rats may represent that they're not doing very well health-wise. Maybe they're not looking after themselves and feel exhausted or feel even ill. So they do need your attention or even your help. In some situation, it could be the truth. The tree and the rats sometimes represent their finances that problematic, or they probably lost the job, or they go through changes, they go through losses in their life, and they do need help and your support maybe. However, it's up to you, give you them support or not, because you've been through a lot and you deserve happiness. Every spread shows you things that are not visible in your life, so you can think about it and make your choice, because you're a free person and you will decide what to do, to keep this relationship or to move on. And the card that I'm about to open will give you more advice, just advice. As I said, you will decide for yourself, but next two cards give you an advice: continue this relationship or just move on. Sometimes when you see the cards, when you listen to me interpreting, cards will open to you in your way, special way, where your inner voice will tell you more, will give you more information about the spread. But please do write a comment so I can see how the spread helped you. Because it is important to express your feelings. No one, probably knows you personally because it is YouTube channel and no one will know who are you, but anonymous and at the same time helpful to express your feelings. So I wait for your comments as well. So I will know how close I am to the truth, what comes to the spread and your personal life. Okay, we are opening. The garden on your side. The garden is an interesting card. It is about society. It's about your surroundings, other people. So maybe you are about to meet someone else because the stork, the bouquet and the garden talks about you being attractive and some people would like to meet you. On their side we see the heart. The heart is, in this particular spread, after the reds, you've got the heart. So it means that the person is crying for help. Help me. I love you. I am sorry for what I have done. Help me. Be my anchor. Help me to find myself. Usually this cry for help is weakness of the person. It's a weak person who relies on someone else to find themselves. Because it is not fair even for yourself, since everyone has to depend on own power, and everyone must improve or find solution for themselves. This person relies on you. And my question is to you, is it okay if they rely on you? How do you feel about constantly helping someone who is weak, who is not able to maybe overcome their addiction or maybe overcome their weaknesses or their nature that is pretty whining and complaining? Do you want to be always the anchor for them? And you don't have to make decision today. The spread just helps you to think about it. I know, according to the spread, this person would like you to be in their life because they rely on you. However, you have other options. The garden talks about better solutions for you. Maybe there is a person with whom you can have relationship, and that person is more stronger, more stable, so you don't have to be, so to speak, their foundation. Because it is tiring always to encourage someone and be their support, since a person who relies on someone else's support usually gets weaker and weaker. Okay, this is a spread. I hope it was helpful to you. If you don't know me, I am Olenka. You can call me Olenka or Lena. I am from Canada. I'm Ukrainian Canadian. I'm pretty well known among my old country people. I'm from Europe, but I live in Canada for 30 years, and I would love to be your friend as well. So subscribe, share my videos if you wish, and like my video if you like it. And I wish you well. Bye for now.